So here I am priming my face with a primer from Benefit Cosmetics and also a primer from e.l.f. And it's a hydrating primer, and I mix both of those together because the e.l.f. hydrating one tends to be a little greasy, so I mix that one with the Benefits because it tends to dim down and makes it more of a softer, easier primer to work with. Here I took the e.l.f. hydrating primer for your under eyes, and I put this on my eyelid and under my eye because it makes my eyeshadow and also my concealer not look too dry. It makes my eyeshadow stick more easier, it makes it last longer, and for my under eye it makes it not look as dry, it makes it easier to apply my concealer and also mainly my foundation. I've kind of changed up my eyebrow routine a little bit, so now I use the NYX gel pomade in the color I think chocolate, and I start with my tail and work my way up to the front of my eyebrow, and then I start at the top and I work my way down to my tail, and after I'm done I usually fill it in the middle. And to create like a gradient effect, I take and I move my my pomade like to the middle of my face, and then I brush it out when I'm done. I still use the LA Girl Pro Concealer to do my eyebrows, and right now it still is my favorite. If you want to have an arch in your eyebrows, then you want to come up a little past the middle of your eyebrow, and you want to bring it down towards your tail. And in this shade of concealer, I have the color Toffee. If you want more details on how I do my eyebrows specifically, then you can watch my my newest eyebrow routine. And now I am blending with a more fluffier brush to blend in all the harsh lines that have been applied with the concealer. And I do this to make it look more flawless and make it look more softer. Now I've learned the trick of setting concealer with a setting powder on after you do your eyebrows, but you don't necessarily have to set the concealer that you put under there, but you do want to make sure that you tan mostly to your eyelid because you don't want it to crease before you put on your eyeshadow. So I just took a setting powder by Airspun and I put it on my eyebrow, on my eyelids. Here I'm taking my Morphe palette. I don't know the exact name of it, like the actual number, but I'm taking that light brown color and putting it into my crease for a more transitioning color, and that just means that my eyeshadows and my crease and my lid will blend easier. As you may can see, the colors that I'm using, if I wouldn't have put any concealer and brought it down to my eyelid like I did when I did my eyebrows, you probably wouldn't even be able to see the color as much as you can now. So if you want a color on your eyelid to pop more, look more pigmented, then you may want to add a shade of concealer or just a light brown or maybe a white eyeshadow color or pencil, it doesn't matter. Sometimes I do spray my eyeshadow brushes or any brush at all with a setting spray. You can do it with setting spray or water, and it's just to make your colors pop and look more pigmented, as it can do the same with concealer, but you don't really want to apply concealer on your brush because it really won't do the necessary effect. So your best bet is to do water or setting spray. After I started applying this eyeshadow, I realized it could have been way more brighter and made it pop more if I would apply my concealer and blended it as I've said before, but I didn't, so I just took what I had already started. So I did spray my brush when I applied this also. Now everything after I did my eyeshadow is pretty much self-explanatory. However, if you do have any questions, you can comment them below or contact me on my social media and I'll be happy to answer them. Here I did take a loose powder that was maybe a shade lighter than my regular skin tone, and that's what I used to brush off my my baking or setting powder, whatever you want to call it. And that just makes it blend more into your skin tone and kind of not have that more flashback look when you do use your flash on your camera. So here's my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and a thumbs up if you want more videos.